Welcome, Player 1. Please insert coin to play.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. It's the 23rd of December. We are 2 days away from the big day itself, and I hope you guys are all ready. So looking at a PC game today, and I did say PC games were going to be pixel or sort of retro looking, and you can't get much more retro looking than this, can you? It's Abathor, and it's available on Steam. Yes. So you have 4 fighters to choose from. Now, you'll probably think, that looks a bit familiar, and you'd be right. So when we get into the game, you'll see. I'm going to choose the this guy because he looks like a bit of an iconic character that you may all recognise. It's not him, but you'll see what I mean. But I've got the CRT shader on this because you can choose to have it on or off. I just like to have it on because it just crisps it up that little bit and gives it that more arcade sort of look to it, which is really cool. But here we go, Abathor on the PC. This could easily be a spiritual successor to Rastan, couldn't it? Look at it. It's just, I love it. Look at it. This is like mince pies and custard. This is, or figgy pudding and custard, or cream if you prefer. It's just the creme de la creme of what I would say is modern retro. It's great. And if Rastan ever had a sequel, I would say that this would be it. Obviously, the inspiration has come from Rastan, and I would imagine from other platformers as well. But the main character here, the jumping animations, the attack animations, pretty much everything down to the look of the character just screams out Rastan, doesn't it? Obviously, they probably couldn't use the name Rastan. I think his name's Krantor or something. But there we go. So, yeah. But I love this already. I love it already. So you've got lots of different things to look at. There's a lot of things going on in the background. You've got animated scenery. You've got animated backdrops. You've got lots of enemies to worry about here. So we've got, everybody hates getting crabs. So we can kill them. We've got a nice sort of surf going on in the background, which is really nice. You've got vultures and stuff here too, which is great. And yeah, I'm enjoying this immensely. It really gives that retro gaming vibe, which is really cool. And I think if you're looking for something to play that's a bit different over Christmas, this would be a good one to start with. But yeah, it's just the fact that it just screams Rastan 4 or whatever one we're on. I think Rastan had 3 games in total, but this would have been a good one. But there, this is available on Steam. It's only about £7 or something like that, £7.99, £6.99, something like that. Go along and have a look. I'll try and put a description for you I'll put a link in the description for you so you can go and check it out yourselves. But this is really good fun, and I recommend it. It's going to be one of my recommendations to play. So there. Anyway, sorry about the lateness on this. Some scroty little hacker decided that they were going to get hold of my my Google account details and bypassed my 2-factor authentication, which was lovely. So I couldn't access my YouTube channel for a few days. So I do apologise for that. It's all back to normal now. But apparently I'm not the only one. Lots and lots of YouTube creators have lost their accounts over the last few days. Exactly the same circumstances as mine. So there's obviously been a big data breach somewhere. But we're back and we're firing on all cylinders, so that's good. Everything's been locked down now. I've got everything done through... well, I've put 2-factor authentication back on as they took it off. But I've also put some more methods on as well to secure my account. So with any luck, we're going... I had this horrible thing that we were going to have to start again from scratch. But luckily, Google and YouTube working together managed to get my account back. Other people have not been so lucky, so I'm really gutted for them, but at the same time happy that my channel is back. So thanks for holding out there, guys. I really appreciate that. But back to the game, really, isn't it? Sound on this game is really nice as well. We've got a great soundtrack pumping through the game. Lots of great sound effects, so sword swinging, clanging, bashing, groaning, the lot. We've got a whole series of sound effects here. So basically the aim of the game is to get from A to B, which is kind of the standard platforming mission, isn't it, really? Kill as much as you want to, or kill as much as you can, and collect as many of these jewels as you can as well, because you will be able to spend them. Oh yes, they're not just a score multiplier. So we'll have a look at that as well. In the bottom left hand corner, you can see there that we've got our score, and I think that's how many mobs we've killed. There's 66 there. We'll check in a minute. But you've got these little scrolls as well. So we shatter this to finish the level off, and then we get our multiplier. There we go. So there we go. And then we get our big chest of goodies with a nice big thud. It sounds absolutely fantastic through a subwoofer, by the way. So there you go. Love the map as well. All done really nicely. There you go. And we're on to the next level. So let's rock it. Here we go. Controls are really nice as well. You've got left and right, up and down. You've got jump and attack, and you've got heavy attack as well. So you can do a nice big full swing. Just make sure you've got enough space to do so, because otherwise you'll just get hit. There you go. Now you get these little pick-me-ups here with the golden that you collect. You can upgrade your armor, you can upgrade your hit points, you can upgrade everything pretty much. So you don't get as much gold as you think you do. It just spreads out across the screen, but in reality you don't get a lot. There's a fish there. It also takes a lot of inspiration from Castlevania. As you can see, if you press up and fire at the same time, you will use whichever ability that you have picked up. Now you've got several abilities that you will see. Hopefully you'll see a few here. The fish is just one of them, so the fish will float around the screen and just eat things for you. It doesn't last forever, so you're going to have to be careful of that. But he does help you to reduce hit points down. Talking of hit points, you can also get yours back by devouring food from the pink chests. Now the pink chests are designed specifically to give you hit points back via lovely tasty hams and things like that. Now that thing I just hit there is a restart point, so if you do happen to die, that's where you'll restart from. So there you go. Now it's not just the Rastan character, as you saw at the start. You can select one of 4 characters. This is just the one I thought you guys would like to see the most, because, well, as I've said so many times now, it reminds me of Rastan, so I thought it kind of fits with the retro theme and vibe of the channel, so there you go. But I really enjoy this game. It is good fun. We'll try and play through to the first boss or something, and see if we can get through a couple of levels for you so you can see. But I would thoroughly recommend, if you've got a couple of quid spare, go and buy it. It's on Steam and it's very cool, as you can see. Top left hand corner, you can see that's where your life meter is, and you've got like a power meter. So if you do a big heavy attack, you've got to wait for that to regenerate, and then you can use that attack again. You can also pick up something in the store, which will enable you to do it a bit more often as well, so that's quite cool. But yeah, controls are nice and tight, so you ain't got to worry about mistiming anything. It's all down to player error. If you get hit or whatever, that's down to you. It's nothing to do with the controls. They're actually really good. So there you are. Playability wise, it's absolutely on the money. This would be, if this was on the Mega Drive or something like that, it would be, well, that's where I would put it, to be fair. Mega Drive, SNES, that sort of thing. But the fact it's on the PC is great, because it means it gets the power of the PC to be able to push forward without any problems in frame rates and things like that. You get a nice steady frame rate here, nice smooth animations, and lots of fun to be had. And here's another pick-me-up here, which I have no idea what it does. We'll check in a moment, though. So yeah, up and fire will activate whatever you've got, so just be careful that you don't accidentally do it, because I have a habit of doing that with games. But we'll see. Anyway, lots of very cool things to see in the game, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying this. It is a good one. Now, I will have a Christmas game for you before the big day. I've got one more left in my arsenal to bring you, so we shall investigate that one hopefully tomorrow. I get some time before Christmas Day to be able to bring that to you, and I hope you guys are all having a lovely time and getting all prepared for Christmas and a nice break away from jobs and school, college, whatever. My judo club's now on holiday for the next 3 weeks. There you go. I've accidentally pushed the button. That was lovely, wasn't it? That was quite cool, actually. Yeah, Golden Axe, I think this takes inspiration from as well, I would say. And it's literally a retro fest of a game. So there you go. Replay value absolutely on the money here. You're going to come back to this game again and again, and if you'd like to complete games in their entirety, then you can come back and play it with the other characters, which would be quite cool as well. And you do have multiple save spots as well, so make sure you can use those, so you can actually play through the game with all the different characters as well. I think it's only a one-player game, but that's not really too much of a problem. You can, as you know, you can make multiplayer games out of single-player games just by adjusting your particular rules. So there you go. Now, I think the soul thing is how many enemies you actually kill. So the more the merrier. Yes, now we're going on to a ship, which is cool. We've got some, it's got some of these hooded monk guys. Oh, and someone's throwing down strawberry poo, which is great. So we'll have to avoid that. Look at that. Look at that lovely colours on this game. And yeah, they don't turn around and face you, so just go and twat them in the back of the head. Great fun. But yeah, if you enjoy this sort of game, you can absolutely lap up Abathor. It's a great game, and I thoroughly recommend it. If you guys have not played this game before, it's worth a go. Like I said, it's not very expensive, so I will put a link for you, so you can go and check it out yourselves. But that just about rounds off the age rating. It's one of those ones, isn't it? It's a great game. There's not really blood and guts and gore and stuff, so it's all down to parental supervision at the end of the day. So if you think this is going to be okay for your little ones, then that's fine. There's a bit of blood you can see there. It's not massively obtrusive, but it's probably worth just being cautious. There you go. Anyway, I'm going to leave the game to play with the sound up so you can check out the music and the sound effects and all that jazz, and I'll be back very soon with a Christmas game for you to check out. Yeah, so I shall bid you farewell for now, and catch you again very soon. So until then, you keep it retro, and as usual, it's bye for now. Bye-bye!